welcome back, you beautiful people. Kamina the Koach here, coming to you from my bedroom. I have to move around for peace of mind. So I want to talk to you today. I don't know if you can tell. For those of you who are really empathic, you can probably tell that I'm feeling a little bit lighter. Trust me, it's not been without considerable work. So what's working? What's working for me? So I gave up. I'm not sure if I told you. I gave up melatonin 6 months ago, maybe a year ago, something like that, in the process of studying Alzheimer's and getting older, and just studying the effect of that melatonin has on the brain and its connection to Alzheimer's. So I quit using melatonin. I've always had issues sleeping. So, especially with a very, very active brain, and having all the things that I've had on me here recently, so I had to kind of develop a new routine. So, let's talk about what I'm doing. So, the king of mindfulness, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, and at its core, I suppose Buddhists are the kings of mindfulness, but so my personal guru, the person who brought me here, was Eckhart Tolle, and the power of now first, and then a new earth some years later. And like any teaching, if you're not practicing it all the time, it's easy to backslide, especially when you're faced with really, really difficult situations. And in one of his most recent videos, he actually used the parable of the man who made his house on sand and the man who made their house on rock, to discuss how we fare with our teachings in the real world after we have absorbed them. So I would like to believe I'm the man that made made his house on the rock, but I was definitely drowning there for a little bit. So anyways, on to the meat of it. So how am I getting to sleep these days? Well, I unplug. I am, for the last week and a half, I guess, I have been unplugging at about an hour and a half to 2 hours before I'm going to bed. So what do I mean by unplugging? I turn off the ringer on my phone, I shut down the computer, and I stop looking at my phone. So I know that's really difficult for a lot of people. For people with really busy minds, I find that it's almost imperative, and also, sorry, to cut down on the blue light. So what is blue light? The quality of the sun changes as it passes over us. So the quality of the light that you get from your phone and your computer is similar to morning light, so that you get from the sun, the morning light that you get from the sun, which tells your biology that it's time to be awake. So if we're getting ready to go to sleep, we want to tell our biology that we want to go to sleep. And depending on what's going on in my day, I try to time my bath sometime around the time I'm going to get ready to go to bed. A good hot bath or a good hot shower is really good before bed. It doesn't make sense if you know that your body actually has to be very cool, and that specifically the air around your head has to be really cool in order for your body to go into REM sleep, interestingly enough. So the connection that the hot shower or hot bath has to that is that your body cools off a lot quicker. Once you've heated it up really hot, it'll cool off much more quickly. So that's another way to help you get to sleep. So I unplug about an hour and a half, 2 hours before bedtime. I have an amazing 432 hertz sleep track that I found on YouTube. I've never, ever, ever listened to music when I sleep. As a matter of fact, I sleep with, for the last 10 years when I moved to China, earphones and a mask. So I want it dark and silent. But here lately, I've actually been sleeping through the entire night with this on. And I actually even find that with the phone on my bed, I can actually feel the vibrations. And it actually is pretty amazing. This now 432 hertz frequency is that, just look it up. There's all kinds of benefits to listen to your body, to your mind, for listening to music tuned to 432 hertz. So I play the music and I get back in tune with my body. So I'm really good at recognizing. So what is mindfulness meditation is basically just feeling the energy that is alive, the aliveness of your body. So I know that sounds kind of hokey if you haven't been practicing it, if you haven't been studying it. What does it mean to feel it alive? So the way to get started is just think about your feet. Don't wiggle your toes or anything, but how do you know you have feet? So how do you know you have feet without feeling your feet? Can you feel your feet without touching them, without moving them around? How do you do that? So it may start off as like a pulsating, kind of like you can feel your heartbeat there. So sometimes some people feel it as like a tingling or warming sensation. Once you can feel that feeling in your feet, it's really cool to try to push that feeling. So try to, well, how do you know you have calves? Do you even have calves? Are they even there without you looking at them? How do you know? So you kind of push that feeling. So it takes a lot of focus to get that warm, tingly feeling all over your body. It takes a lot of focus and concentration. So that's a fabulous way to practice mindfulness meditation. There's no way for you to be focused on how your body feels and be focused on other things. It's pretty amazing. If my mind gets off, I just go back to my breath. My breath is my anchor. So I just go back to my breath and then refocus. If I have to start over again, I have to start over again. I will say, I've discovered some unintended benefits of this. I've never studied tantric anything, but I can see where it would be amazing. So eventually I'll look into that when I'm feeling more peaceful and completely peaceful and centered. But it's been really amazing. The mindfulness meditation helps me clear my mind. The music helps prepare my brain for sleep. And my sleep has been pretty peaceful and sound for at least a week. So I just wanted to share that with you. Definitely Eckhart Tolle has his own channel on YouTube now, and I'm really thankful for that. The teacher needs a teacher for sure, and I'm really thankful for that. So that's what's been really helping me pull myself up out of that hole that I've been in. And I know it's hard for others out there. I know that I'm not the only one who's been struggling. So I just want to tell you that all we really have, and this is the only way I'm able to stay sane, really, is to cherish now. Because I don't know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, and that's okay. But I'm really, really working on cherishing and being appreciative of now. So please take something away from this, if not anything other than just try to enjoy your now, because who knows what's going to happen. And love, it's all we really have left at this point. So sending you love, joy, peace, and light. Until next time, Kamina the Koach, and we'll see you. Peace.